Hello guys, myself Laxmikant Vashishtha. I am giving you a lecture on data communication and computer networks. The unit 1 is network fundamentals. How a network built, how it is come to a definition of computer networks. The basic fundamental that when we connected the two devices, it may be a laptop, palm top, any electronic device, when we connect it together, how we connect, it is called a network fundamental by which we are able to connect and share the information. Basic objective of our course is that to understand networking concepts and basic communication models. The network concept, how we build a network, how we are able to share our resources, how we can able to share the information also, and the communication model. These are the models by which we are able to communicate within the electronic device. Again repeat, please, and listen carefully. Communicate within the electronic devices. The electronic devices, it is your smartphone, your laptop, your palm top, anything. Now, the network architecture. When we want to build a network, which architecture that we have to follow? We know that nowadays the technical era, now Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, hotspot, Ethernet, infrared, these are the basic architecture, and as per our need we have to follow these particular network architectures. Design of physical data link, network layer and support layer, these are the basic component of a network architecture by which we are able to communicate within the device. Now, what is the network? These are some categories of network. Then we discuss later in the session the communication model, the data transmission concepts and terminology. Because now these days data is nothing. We only and only share the information, the basic concept. So forget about data, because data is nothing. It is a raw material of an information. The protocol architecture. Protocol means a set of rules by which we share our information. Because without rule, nobody can able to communicate any other thing like language. It is also a protocol. We are talking English or we are talking Hindi, means the both sign. If anybody in south come to us and he or she is talking in his own language, then what is we do? We are not capable to understand. So these terms is called protocols. OSI, it is a network, first network model by which a network architecture is developed. TCP/IP, the again the latest one network architecture by which now the days the whole networks are follow this thing. Then LAN topology. Topology means how you connect. It may be by Ethernet, it may be by Bluetooth, wireless, hotspot, infrared. So, so topology is a mean by which we connect the sharing or connecting process. It is called a topology. And the transmission media, as we discussed earlier, the transmission media means how or what we take that, like a Ethernet cable, Wi-Fi, routers, gateways, Bluetooth, infrared. These are our transmission media. We discuss each thing later on that chapter. Now, network. What is a network? A group of devices that can communicate with each other over links. A group of devices mean, again repeat and please understand the network devices or group of devices means any electronic device which is capable to connect with another, with any topology, with any of network, with any of transmission media. Each device, each device, it is called a host. Means when we communicate or we attach within a network, we are always are called host. Host means a device. It may be my phone, my laptop, my desktop, transmission media, let discuss later, anything. Now, that is the basic network architecture. These all are hosts. These are the topologies by which we connect those devices. Now, network is a communication between two or more devices which is connected by a communication links. The communication links, it may be a guided or unguided, means physically or virtually. A node can be a computer, printer or any other device which is capable for sending and receiving information at each other. It means the computer, a electronic device, printer, a electronic device. So I think so you understand my mean. What is the electronic device? It may be a computer, printer, anything. Now fax machines, the online printers are also available. Now in this picture, the client and server. Client means a node or a host, and server by which we want the information. We want the information means we want to communicate. So we send a request. If that particular host or node have information, it gives us response. And the circle is rounded and rounded. If it doesn't have, it communicate with another network. If it receive this, come this and give the response. We are simply a host within a network uh, connected to its related server only. Now, an internet, a network of networks or connection between two or more networks is also known as internet. Each host has an address of N and H. N is the network number and H is the number of hosts on network. In this time, please understand and listen carefully. Networks of networks. We have various networks like I attach my phone through hotspot to anyone. But at that particular time when we needed it. So we are how many parts? We have a ISP, we have a wireless. My ISP is another, the my friends which I take a hospital hotspot. It is also a other network. So it is called a network of network. It is a public, means anyone from anywhere, anywhere can able to share or retrieve the information. Again repeat, I retrieve the information. That is network 1, that is network 2. Suppose that is our GIT colon network. We are various labs, these are connected together. It is a network 1. This one, the SBI bank, more than there are thousands of branches. Each branches has its own network, and they are uh, attached together by a their main head office computer. After that, the main head office server is connected to RBI server. So we have a different network. The terms and networks of network, the GIT, the SBI, then RBI, various branches. Now here are various labs. So each lab it has own network architecture, the communication media. Use of network. It is used for business applications like nowadays Amazon, Flipkart, your Zomato, Swiggy. That is business application. Home applications like nowadays most of houses are installed the computer sorry cameras. Those are called IP camera. You are able to view those cameras screen on your mobile. That is called home applications. Mobile users, use of network, mobile users. Me, I want to share anything. I use Share It, Xender, many other applications, and the email, the very vast network, because it has a mail server, your domain, like previously slide, we say that it is GIT. We have our own Google workspace, like Gmail, Yahoo. There are very sorry email companies are. Now the network architecture, how we are able to build a network. The first thing, a local area network. It means a lab have 50 computers, they are connected by each other. So it is called a local area network. It is within a building, within an office, within a campus, within a specific place. Its geographical area is less, because one lab to another we have again a communication media. It may be wired or wireless. Advantage of LAN, sharing of files. It is very easy to share the files within the network because a limited hosts are there. So communication easy. Like in a highway, our speed is too fast, but within a market, our speed is slow because of traffic. So traffics in a lane are too low. So the speed of sharing information is increased. Sharing of programs within a LAN. If I make a server and installed all the programs on that, and after that I connected 30 more computers to it, and I don't need to install every software in that particular area, computers. So sharing programs, we are also able to share programs in a LAN. It is very easy. Again, limited geographical area and limited number of hosts. Communication exchange, again, like of this, communication exchange is easy. I want to share a file or anything from in my LAN network. It is easier because traffic is low, geographical area is low, number of hosts are low. So communication exchange is so easy because we are not dedicated or dependent on any another thing. But it has some disadvantage also. Reliability in local area network, reliability of your information that we want to exchange is very low. Reason, anyone within the network can access that information, modify it, delete it, change it. So the reliability is too much low. Capacity, there is a certain capacity of the information that we want to exchange. Some like Gmail, we are only able to upload a maximum 25 MB size a single time. So capacity is low. High cost, the reason is that in when you want to install a local area network LAN, this architecture has obviously hosts. Now that the hubs, the switches, the routers, the communication media, it may be a wired. If it is wired, now Ethernet cable. So the installation of a LAN have increased its rate. Second network architecture is metropolitan area network. Short form it is called MAN. A network that interconnect users with computer resources in a geographical area or region larger than covered by LAN, but smaller than WAN. We discuss WAN later. We discuss LAN, the small geographical area. WAN, lab 1 LAN, lab 2 also LAN, lab 3 LAN, lab 4 LAN, lab 5 LAN, lab 6 LAN. When we interconnect all those labs together to build a network of networks, then we need some other like routers, switches, a Ethernet cable, or a Wi-Fi dongle, many things. The MAN supports 150 kilometers distance. It means the geographical area is increased. The basic is that in this area, that is the diameter by which we build a MAN, because it's our campus 1, the another campus 2, another campus 3, within the range of 150 kilometer. We are able to connect whole labs of whole campuses together. It called MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. Example, like a telephone network. The India's telephone network is the vast or the number one overall in world physically, like our landline, the vastest network in the world. Cable TV, I know that now this is a there is a DTH, direct to home, but before that we have a cable connection. The vendor take a wire from related thing and it attached to our TV. So like LAN, 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 LAN. When we connect it together, it converts into WAN. MAN. Campus 1, Campus 2, Campus 3, Campus 4, Campus 5. It's already have 5 labs, 5 LANs. Campus 2, 10 labs, 10 LANs. So when we merge together, it converts into MAN. Some basic requirement in MAN is that because Ethernet cable, it has a low capacity. So we use routers to build up a LAN. Advantage, high bandwidth. Again, in the previous slide, I say that the routers, a dedicated path from one server to another. So a local path. So your bandwidth means the exchange rate is high. It supports large number of clients. Clients means the host. Obviously, various lines are communicated or attached together. So large number of clients or host or nodes. As per the network architecture, this name is changed. It may be a client, it may be a host, it may be a node. Within a network, every electronic device that is connected basically called a node. By the functioning of these, that converts into host, client, server, sender, receiver. These are the synonyms of a node. Reduce the errors. Why? Because there is a single path. Only that particular lens information is going on particular that. Like our college gate, only the I-card students or faculties are able to in it. So the traffic is only related to our GIT family member, students and the faculty member. If anyone want to visit or enter into the campus, it have a written in the register that want to meet someone else. Now a tag is going to that convert it into the client. Now the disadvantage of many large space requirements. Obviously, various lens, various distances, various locations, so it have large space requirement to build up a LAN. Like the 150 kilometers, a large distance, so have a space requirement as well as because in every college campus we have more than one lens connected each other. After that, the campus to many labs connected each other. So large space requirement, slower data access due to the distance. The data rate access is slow. Now again repeat, data means information access is slow because the distance is too much high and a limited resources are integrated, so the speed is always so. Like at our home, if have we build uh, mm, 2 3 ACs in each room, and we start whole AC at the same time, you watch that your electricity is automatically dim. Understand? Get my point? So that it is called slower data access, because the distance is too much high and the limited integrated resources. It has its own capacity. So slower data and the high cost. Reason in every land say that it is a money consuming. We attach, again repeat the many things. The routers, obviously costly. The bridges, obviously costly. So increase to establish a man is increase its cost due to integrated additional peripherals or network data devices, that is called NIC. Now next, the wide area network. In first slide we uh, see that there are networks of networks. Now we uh, learn about LAN, WAN. Now a long distance transmission of data, when exchange the information from one country to another country, it is a called wide area network. It has no geographical area limit. We told that country to country, we are in India, you connected to New York easily. There is no geographical area is bounded, like LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 3, LAN 4. Internet is used for wide area network. We again previously we decided the internet, networks of networks to communicate or exchange the information and as well as resources also. If I am there, I want to print from our college head office, that is a connected, it is a host or node. I am able to give the print from here to there. The head office suppose 60 kilometer ahead, but I am able by use of the internet. Components of networks. We discuss the topologies, LAN, WAN, MAN, the network architecture. First, client server modem, which gives the request, which gives the response. Client and server. Again, repeat that and listen carefully. Client, any node, host, it is a client. Server, again, any node, any host, but able to communicate with each other. Client became a server and a server became a client. It is interchangeable as per the information is want by any node. Second one, router. It indicates modulator, demodulator. Like we know that the telephone towers, it's here that huge many, and the at every 20 kilometer it has again tower. So router, modulator, demodulator. Modulator means amplify the signal. Demodulator, when we reach in both of that, the signal's capacities are low due why? Because we want to share the information. If the data frequency is high, then reliability is also low. Now channels, which identify the path between client and server, which overcomes the traffic problems. Any node host, how much NICs are there, like router, bridges, switches. If those are there, then traffic problems are there, because you are within a LAN, you also want to take a printout, and another one he want a printout, then the same time simultaneously 5 to 10 nodes hosts give the request for printing. So the traffic problems is increased, because there is a one way in which our data is flow. That is a one way in which our data is flow. So the traffic problem is increased. Now communication model, like our timetable, our college timetable, it is like a communication model in which time, which subject, and who is the faculty to take that subject. It is like a communication model, how we communicate from one node to another node. Data communications are exchange of data between two devices via some transmission medium. Again, the transmission medium, it is guided or unguided. Unguided means the Wi-Fi, infrared, Bluetooth, and guided the Ethernet cable. Now the today's date, which type of Ethernet cable is uses? That is Cat 7. That is Cat 7. Cat 6 is outdated now. First, local, it takes LAN connection. Obviously, when we want to share or communicate any node, it has a part of a LAN. Remote, it takes long distance like man and WANs. Data should be transmitted in the forms of zeros and ones. It called the binary. Only and only the data that is communicated within the network in the form of 0 and 1s. The modulator demodulator we discussed earlier, that is the work to amplify the signals, because it may be analog, it may be a digital, but we have to make it essentially boost up. So the router boost up the things. 0 and 1